Maybe.
Alright, cool. On the count of three, make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Real talk, Gauntlet. Bars over bullshit or blunts over bong hits, whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm Boss Baker. I've got the co-host machine here. Alright, we're getting into an impromptu battle. We've had both these dudes' opponents pull out last minute. So everyone make some noise for these dudes for stepping up last minute. We're gonna have a fucking sick one. To my right, we got Propaganda Polo. Make some noise. And then to my left, we got my man TC. Ghost.
Tony Coates.
We're gonna do a quick
sorry, brother.
Quick coin toss. Heads or tails, brother? Heads. We got heads. Who's going first, man? Alright, Propaganda Polo just won the coin toss. He said he's going first.
Give it up.
Round one on Propaganda Polo. Let's get it.
I'm sick of this kid. He never potty trained his mouth. You think it's cool to get paid by Centrelink to stay in your house? I feel like a computer technician the way I'm controlling this mouse. If it wasn't for my initiation, you wouldn't even know what Gauntlet rap was about. Besides the ears, it's like I'm Tony Abbott the way I refuse to give giving this kid a handout. MC Tenor? Are you kidding me? That's the most bogan sounding rap name since nicotine. He'll get passed around behind bars. My dope rhymes cause deep scars. Compared to you, I'm a giant that brings it mentally. I'll make him question himself like his sexuality or his insecurity. He'll stay in a constant lockdown behind these bars like a penitentiary. And yes, I know that Angle gets raped extensively, but I figure I'll save my best shit for the heads of the Gauntlet League.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
If he was an Aborigine, you could guarantee another death in custody. You just annoy me. No, I won't shout you a session or a drink. The audacity. Propaganda poet name it, question and think subconsciously. But honestly, your name sounds like an Orange County wannabe. Watch this kid mention drug bars and watch me pop his oxy. This kid can't stop me. My rise to the top starts now. In less than 5 years, I've been the audience of a sold-out crowd. Propaganda poet will be throwing it down, just so long as the government haven't shut down the freedom to express political doubt.
Yeah. Make some noise. We go round one on TC. Let's get it.
I respect real talk, so I'm gonna tell it how it is. This faggot's got no talent, he's a spoiled little bitch. The talent you possess could fit on the ass of a flea. On Facebook it says you work at Shady Records, but you went to a school called Maris Brothers Rosalie. I gotta tell you, bro, M would say that shit ain't cool, cause just like Cranbrook, this bitch went to a private school. You're a tough cunt, right? We can ask any of his boys. He's been in a fight, like twice. Yeah. So after this battle, we can take it over there if it comes to that. But I'll be coming, swinging my clubs and my bats, pull you up on the golfing seat, hit you farther than you can run. And after that, I'll stick my fat dick in your fat bitch, call that shit a hole-in-one. I gotta admit, bro, I'm thinking some of the bars you're gonna be bringing today are gonna be sorta tight. But no matter how hard you're coming, it's like a chihuahua up against a pit bull in a dogfight. Yeah. See, I spit those golden bars in my arsenal. Leave rapture raptured as manure for the pastures. That's time.
Yeah, make some noise, people! Put that one back on Propaganda Pole. Let's get it.
Let's look at the evidence and everything you owe me, faggot. I'm fly. You're still just a maggot. A grub, and I'm the repellent, the killing at text battling, slaughtering more teens. He's been scared of shit, bug battling, stumbling for the mortine. Last event, I was like daddy to this kid. Escorting. I bought you Maccas and shit because I didn't want to hear you whinging. I gave this useless prick a lift because without a car he was walking. No need to start thanking. I just killed this fucking poser. Call me a Roman soldier the way I'm taking this battle over. I point my thumb to the crowd. If anyone turns theirs down, I'm taking his head off like ice did and taking his body out of my town. I've got never forget what you are tattooed across my chest plate. So every diss you say will in fact ricochet. This dude ain't even a test. Hey, we all know who's battling with the best mind state. Fuck the clowns you ring, I'll snatch the crowns off kings. Checkmate. I won't be surprised if this guy brings up my teeth. Oh, that'd be so unique. That'd take such originality. While he was fed with a silver spoon, my spoon was rusty. Time.
Round two, guys, be sleeping, make some noise! Getting into it.
Sleeping!
Yeah, bro.
Alright. This cunt's bars nearly put me to sleep, they're so shit. Had to pop a no-dose to stay awake for this bitch. Yo, you've been in a relationship for months, but your girlfriend still gets so many people in her, she's like a Greyhound bus. I wouldn't touch that slut if I was in her run, and it had been over a year since I busted my nut.
Yeah, bud. Keep it up.
Yo, I got a confession. I fisted this cunt's mum. Put a cheese grater on my arm. I sliced that bitch off. Yo, your girlfriend's name's Cat. And that's a fact. Fact of the matter is I'll beat the cat's cat till that shit turns purple and black. The bars you're spitting are generic. They're not personal. While my bars are personalized, sterilized like a plague going vertical. That's time. That's it.
Yeah, make some nice people.
If MC Tanner had been here, he would have brought up my teeth and clearly there would have been a fight. He's a cocksucker. He's the kind of person that would diss manners for his side.
Yeah.
Ilmac and Big Cos for their height. He probably just Marv won or wanted for the size of their thighs. Pat Stay or D-Backs for using wordplay, or The Wizard for being from Darcy Way. He would have just Nomadic for having a speech impediment, or Disaster, or Machine for always being so intense and having such relevance. And I would have been like, why does this cocksucker look so confused? And it would have been, because he hasn't watched a single battle of any of you. He hasn't seen a single view. He doesn't support the scene or the movement in place. He just watched 8 Mile and tried to pick up the pace. Yeah. Running a rap race, coming in last place, got you shaking like winter. It's ironic that you're the rat, but I'm your master splinter. Yeah. That wolf was howling at the moon. Sage said, thanks for coming supporting, man. And he said, I wouldn't have missed it, not a chance. The only reason he knew about that event was because I invited a chick and she asked if she could bring a friend. At the end, she said he was a better person online. So he jumped on Facebook, he whinged and had a giant sook. Crying. Thanks for helping my confidence gain. 2 statuses about the impacts portraying. And then he messages me like, I just need a wife. I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not your saviour. I was tempted to tell this guy to fuck off and die, but I'm being blamed for this parasite taking its own life. Euthanasia.
Yeah, bro.
Nice. Third and final on TC. Let's get it.
Rapture knows how the rap game works. He's been in it literally 3 minutes. You might think I'm joking, but he's never stood in a booth. I'm being serious. When I spit, the crowd, they go ballistic. When you're spitting, we're all just thinking, is this cunt autistic? He thinks his flow's dope, but I'm just going to shiv him. Shout outs to Machine, letting this dude battle even though he's got autism. Yo, your flow bores me. It's like paint drying. I'm a pimp slap this bitch. Be like a watch face on my wrist. That's it. I'm sorry, that's it.
Alright, make some noise for that battle, people. We're going to go.
What up, it's Gunzler. I just watched Propaganda Poet versus TC. Obviously it was an impromptu battle, so their bars weren't really exactly relevant. A lot of the generic stuff sort of hit, and all the punches are really good between them. I think Propaganda Poet had he had a better presence, and his rounds were like a sufficient length, whereas TC, he sort of choked a bit in the last 2, sort of got really short. And the personals, so they sort of cancel out. But I think overall, I definitely think Propaganda Poet took it in every single round. He sort of just came a little bit better and kind of more prepared to be generic, I guess, like to verse anyone. So he was sort of better prepared in a way for the impromptu. So yeah, 3-0 to Propaganda Poet.
What up, it's Oxide, aka worst judge ever. Just watched TC versus Propaganda Poet. This was a hard battle to call because both of their opponents pulled out, which first of all, fuck you for not showing up. If you want to take this battle and shit seriously, show up to your battles and, you know, make a go of this, you know what I mean? Fucking be dedicated and sacrifice shit to do it because we all do it. But anyway, I think Propaganda Poet won the 3rd because TC slipped up, obviously. The 2nd round I gave it to TC, and for me it came right down to the 1st round, and TC had the presence there, and he had the control of the crowd. Propaganda Poet's 1st round was really strong, and I really think, especially with the his references that probably went over some people's heads. Most people know me; I get those references, so I'm gonna give it 2-1 to Propaganda Poet. But it was a close as fuck battle, man, and obviously with the circumstances, we weren't able to spit, so the personals were just pretty irrelevant. But 2-1 Propaganda Poet. Peace.
Sage Moon here for Real Talk. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, just seeing Propaganda Poet and TC. I reckon that I'm gonna have to give it to Propaganda on Fluence. and he had to rearrange some of his bars because they had different opponents. I reckon that's awesome that he kind of just like slightly rearranged them. He had real good fluent process. The other guy had great present spot, so I'll give it 2-1 to Propaganda Poet. Thank you.